from the C word, we're going to go to 3 words beginning with another letter. So they're just great, these good things, aren't they? Be thankful that there's somebody to come on and give you a really good 5-minute talk in between. If it was just me, like, it would be anyway. So if we can welcome to the stage Lydia Cole, who's going to be telling us about the 3 P's: peanut butter, palm oil, and peat.
So today I decided to talk about the 3 P's. I expect this brings up different things for all of you. Maybe you get really excited thinking about the 3 cornerstones of service marketing, or the most important characteristics of being a pirate, or maybe you're a 3 P's a day kind of guy. But maybe you think about the 3 pillars of sustainability: people, planet, and profit. And over the next 4 minutes, I'm going to try and argue for the importance of the planet component in that 3P trio. I'm going to use a different set of 3 P's to illustrate my story. And the first P, we're going to start with peanut butter. And in particular, within this jar of deliciousness, I want to draw your attention to one ingredient. That ingredient is found in about 50% all of the packaged products that you might hide underneath your vegetables and fruit in your supermarket basket. It also turns up in some really strange places, so in my Cocoa Pop lip balm. The second P is palm oil. Palm oil comes from the nut of the oil palm plant, Elaeus guinensis, which we now find growing all across Indonesia and Malaysia in vast plantations. If you flew over the island of Sumatra in February, you would have seen this image, a Save Our Souls message chainsawed out of a plantation by the artist Ernest Sakarovic with the help of the Sumatran Orangutan Society. So, palm oil and oil palm plantations haven't always covered Southeast Asia. The plant is native to West Africa. It was only brought to Southeast Asia about 100 years ago. And now it replaces forests much like the one on the left, which I took a photo of in Indonesian Borneo. On the right is a photo that I stole from the internet because my research funding has never paid for helicopter rides. So there is one particular special type of forest that plantations are expanding into. As well as accommodating lots of plants and animals, these forests are really important because they have a secret hiding place for carbon below the surface. So my third P is reserved for my beloved peat. Peat is a really carbon-rich material that accumulates over hundreds to thousands of years in waterlogged environments. Peatlands are found all over the world. You just need waterlogged conditions throughout the year. So basically anywhere in Wales, anywhere like Wales, and probably many places the size of Wales as well, you find peatlands. Probably quite a few of you have visited some of our UK bogs. This is a particularly beautiful bog that I photographed in Northern Ireland. This is me on another balmy day of fieldwork out there. That shot didn't make it Instagram. Apart from storing carbon, other reasons why it's really important we protect these peatlands is that if we don't, they'll burn. We saw fires earlier this year, quite near to Liverpool. Another reason is to protect these guys. So some of the last remaining populations of orangutans are found living in the forest that grows on peat in Sumatra and Borneo. So what's the link, if somewhat tenuous, between orangutans and my 3 Ps? So the orangutans now rely on a lot of these peat swamp forests that are under threat from the expansion of oil palm plantations, from which we get our palm oil, which is one of the key ingredients in our peanut butter. So what can we do about this? How can we break the link? Well, obviously we need to think more carefully about what we spread over our orangutan sandwiches. Does the peanut butter that we consume contain palm oil, and is it causing destruction of rainforests? So as a conscious consumer, you've got 2 choices. You can either go for the peanut butter that doesn't contain palm oil, as modelled by this jolly orangutan, or you can look out for the RSPO label on your peanut butter jar. So for those who aren't aware, the RSPO stands for the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil. And this is the organisation that has come up with criteria to certify what sustainable palm oil is, much like the Forest Stewardship Council or Soil Association. So it's been a bit of a whistle-stop campaign, but I hope I've highlighted the importance of the planet component of this set of 3 Ps. And so in future, I would encourage you all to connect more with your local and global environment. Think about what you eat and where it comes from and what impact it's having, and perhaps in future make peace and not war. Thank you.